All right, so a pause it is. Policy rate kept unchanged at 5.5%. GDP growth projection unchanged for this year despite tariffs. I think that's fairly important as well because that shows strength as well as confidence in what India is going to do. Right now it's all talk, right? There's no tariff rate which is up there as well. The stance has been unchanged, remains neutral, so no letting go there or turning to accommodative. RBI is going to stay vigilant on tariffs. That's expected for him to say. CPI inflation. So the number for this financial year has come down fair bit to 3.1%, but that would have been expected because of what we saw in the first quarter. However, Governor does say that by quarter 4, you are going to see CPI inflation inch up above 4%. Core inflation, meanwhile, will remain above 4%. So those are some of the important factors coming in. But Hiral, he is very clearly giving a message that India is not going to start quickly changing things. We're a steady ship and we'll wait and see what comes on tariffs, etc.
And with that, two other aspects what I took over here is in terms of takeaways, the growth risks. Because what he said is that the growth outlook probably remains vulnerable from here on, and this is to global uncertainties and the external headwinds. So that is something which we need to keep an eye on. And secondly, if you talk from a consumption trend perspective in the domestic market, your rural consumption is what he's describing pretty robust. So that is one of the positives. And secondly, the recovery that is coming in urban demand, that will be sustained. These were two things that he spoke about as well in his commentary. So if there is a transmission in terms of urban, that is going to be the key, because rural, every corporate is talking about the strength over there.
Yeah.
Urban turnaround is not yet seen.
But they're talking about it coming.
Exactly.
They're talking about it happening. So maybe you're going to see some of that.
So something on that end is going to be very crucial to watch out for from a growth perspective now.
I think also clarity that 100 basis points have been cut since February this year, and that transmission is still on.